Poppity pop, poppity pop, pop, pop. Hey folks, this is Mike Holt welcoming you all to Moth-Like TV. Coming to you live from the Old Billiard Cafe, where tonight we're going to be hosting Catchusifucan. And that's the league leaders and current champions. And let me just show you what we've got going on. Here we are. This is standard two-table setup for tonight. And table 1 to the left, table 2 to the right. And myself, Mike Holt, Jesse Sturman, Bruce Edgar are the Shark School. And it's Winnie Tolentino, Nyan Tamrakar, and Ryan Alvarado. So we're going to get things started very soon. It's going to actually be table 2, going to be Bruce against Ryan. And table 1 is going to be myself against Winnie. And there's going to be only intermittent commentary. Hi folks, I'm gonna commentate whenever I'm not shooting. Please say hi in the chat and I'll reply ASAP. There you go. Right. Okay, we're going to get things started. So, it's got Winnie. So it'll be me and you on here, and Ryan and Bruce on deck. opening that goes to Winnie there. Oh, put it on the wrong one. Let me correct that. Yeah, I had my chance to bank on the. Yeah, actually, I had the chance to do the carom off the 5, put the 10 in, but just didn't quite catch it right, and then missed the bank. And the way that it finished, I was always going to be all over. We've got Ryan Alvarado playing tonight. He's subbing in for Sean Murphy. He couldn't make it down from Ramona. I believe there are fires up in. I hope all is well up there, Sean. And the fire department are able to control the blaze. Yeah, Ryan, very good shooter here out of Old Billiard. Okay, I'm up.
Solo loco, don't you wanna come with me like Yoko? We can go lose ourselves in Tokyo, no one's gonna know, we'll move like locals. Don't you wanna come with me? Don't you wanna come and see? We only live once, don't we? Don't you wanna be free? I don't mind to live forever, as long as you'll be mine. You'll be mine. Every minute, every second, so please don't waste mine. Don't waste my time. Don't waste my Don't waste my butterflies in my eyes. All I see is you and I. Kind of blind, no, I can't seem to find a piece of me. Piece of mind. I don't mind to live forever, as long as you'll be mine. You'll be mine. Every minute, every second, so please don't waste mine. Don't waste my time. Don't waste my Just want your honesty, just want autonomy. I think you're on to me, but you won't talk to me. And no apology will make this better, 'cause I'm too turned up now. I've got to prepare for the crash, the fall, the struggle on my own to stand back up. The darkest nights when I'm feeling alone. I don't need nobody else, I got myself. I got myself. I gotta crash and fall and struggle on my own to stand back up, so I can grow out of feeling alone. I don't need nobody else, I got myself. I got myself. I gotta crash and fall and struggle on my own to stand back up, so I can grow out of feeling alone. I don't need nobody else, I got myself. I got myself. I gotta crash and fall.
So what a rack that was. A beautiful run by Winnie there, getting all the way down to the 8. And I want to draw attention to that beautiful 8 ball that he played. Gorgeous shot, hardly any angle to draw it round effortlessly of 2 rails for the 9, and then gave me a chance on that 10 and cut it in and found the scratch. Guess I needed a little bit of English one way or the other. So 2-0, Winnie on the hill. Entertaining stuff though. Oh, keep trying to put that one on my side. Take that off. Put it on for Winnie. And I'm not sure if that's the first rack over there or not. I need to get an update off those guys. Actually, it's 1-0, I think, to Ryan. I'm going to put one on to Ryan.
I put my worries to the cloud, nothing can get me down. I'm in the mood, don't need a reason, yeah, I'm going out. Can't help if you don't wanna know what I've been on about. Better than staying down, down. I don't care what they say, I'm gonna shine. We're speeding up, it's fine, I'm gonna slow down, slow down. I'm coming up, that's right, I'm gonna show out, show out. And even if I have to fake it, I know tonight I'm feeling famous. It's a glass half full, fill it all the way. It's a perfect night, don't you wanna taste? They don't even know who we are anyway. Isn't it great? I don't care what they say, I'm gonna shine. I don't care what they say, I'm gonna shine.
Oh dear. Hang on a minute. It's not quite 3-0, not yet. It's 2-0. Hang on, put it on the wrong one. Go back to table 1 and then -1 of Winnie. There we go. Yeah, so I'm quite pleased with the cut in there, but guess what? Found the scratch again. And so Winnie has this chance to run these out for a quick 3-0. And then we're going to have Ryan. Sorry, not Ryan. Jesse against Nyan. Hey, Brandon. Thank you very much. Second rack, Ryan won the first. Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks for tuning in as well. I do appreciate you. By the way, I did see a little interaction between yourself and Linda about the Predator Mock-like challenge between Linda and myself on Friday. 200 in the middle over at the Beehive Billiards. If you were interested in joining the commentary team, there may be a way I can dial you in remotely, because that's what we're going to be doing. Right, Brian is actually going to be upstairs, yeah, I'm going to be doing the remote. There's a bit of software called VDO Ninja. Anyway, I'll talk to you about it later.
other one the red pillar, and you got that drip, 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 no spiller. Never got you dripping and soaking in this pillar. Wait. I want you in my bed. I see you in my dreams. I let you.
Yeah, so back over here very quickly. That was not the safety shot that I wanted. Now, not an easy rack for Winnie to get out here. The 7 being against the 10, but there is a way if he can get on his 6 ball nicely. Okay, so he'll have to play this, I think. Come around 3 rails with left-hand English, and get the cue ball just to the right of the 8, where it is now. There is an alternative where you play with bottom and right, but I think the left-hand spin is what he'll favor here. Yeah, here it comes. Actually overrun the line. He's got a bit of a cutback here. May need to put a little bit of spin on the cue ball, or over to that left-hand long rail, and then back back. So a bit of bottom and left. You get the 8 ball in the left center. Oh, and that was so sweet. Real nice center of the pocket stuff. Gonna have to take the 8 in the corner, I think, here. And just kind of like roll forward and get off that long rail. Or you could just try and do a kill shot without hitting the rail. Yeah, chooses the former of the 2. And now just has to drop this in and leave himself that 10 up the rail, and it's job done for 645 rated player. Overcuts it.
Stones in a sunny days. I don't mind spending every day by your side. Everything feels right. In the quiet of the dawn, we kiss in the eyes. See the depths of our love once you see realize. Tell me this is real. Tell me you'll stay near. You know, I never wanna go. I really wanna say, but you might say no. If you wanna say that you never let me go, I will stand beside you.
Well, I had a feel of both titties. That's any consolation. But I do think that the right man's won here. Yeah, he played great. Well played. So Jesse and Ryan are up. Jesse and Nyan, I should say. Let's get that one zeroed out. Nice win from from Winnie there. Winnie the winner. And I must say I gave him 2 racks, but what can you do? So Jesse against Nyan. This should be good. 667 rated. And let's see. Okay, folks, here we go. That's 2-1 to Bruce, I believe, over there. Let me just get that on there. Okay. Oh, and Jesse is put the one right over the corner for Nyan. So let's see how he does with these. No, not with this fella. You want to try and keep him away from the table if you can. Having said that, he's still not warmed up, so getting down table for the 2 with a little bit of reverse side. Oh no, it didn't work out. That little nudge on the 4 was unfriendly, and I think he maybe snookered here. He's looking at pick option, I think. Yeah, just one rail. Oh no, he's swerving around the 4. Nice shot. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. That's classy, that is. Puts Jesse in a spot of bother. So thanks for tuning in, folks. Really do appreciate you. If you're new to the channel, do subscribe and you'll be notified next time we go live. If you're already a subscriber, thank you so very much. Smash that like button if you're enjoying the content, if it's nice and clean and clear where you are. If it's not, let me know. I've been working on trying to improve the overall quality. And there's a ball in hand. And got a couple of other streams coming up this week. The one I just mentioned, I just alluded to, is the 200 in the middle challenge against Linda Perez, the billiards chick. And we've played twice before, actually. It's not just a rematch. It's a third time of asking. I think the first time gave a 2 on the wire, raced to 12. 3 on the wire, raced to 13, I believe. You'll find it on the stream. It's there under live. And this time it's going to be 4 on the wire, so I'm really going to need to bring it. Although Linda does need to get to 15, I'll need to race to 11. Yeah, it's going to be a fun match. And we're going to play that at Beehive Billiards in San Marcos on that beautiful 9-foot diamond table that Brian and Linda have with the shark grey cloth. But what we're going to do this time, change it up a little bit. We're going to use these Predator Arcos balls. I don't know if you can tell by looking at them. But as well as a number on the one side, they have the Puma's head, the Predator cap logo on the other pole of the ball. And it's kind of more of a traditional color. So Bruce, for example, he's looking at this purple 4. I know with the arm is black, it can be quite confusing because this is the same color as the 5 ball in that rack. They use a pink 4. Shot from Jesse there. Yeah, but with this Arcos set, the 5 is the traditional orange. Oh, and he just dogs that. Slightly overcut it. Yeah, 6 is green. Brown 7 is the one I find a little bit tricky because it looks like very much like the red to me. Just like Brian, I'm a bit colorblind. I do find the 3 and 7, even when I'm right up there at the table, just overcuts it, dogs it, leaves it in the jaws for Nyan. Unlucky there, Jesse was doing well. Yeah, I do rely on reading the number sometimes to tell the difference. And if the number's underneath and it's the cat head on the top, I'm really in trouble. I have to look for the other ball. So yeah, that's Friday. Friday from 7 p.m. We'll be going live around about 6:45. I'm going to be doing a little test run of the commentary. Because basically the table is in the same room as where we're sitting to commentate, and it's not ideal. You don't want the players to be able to hear you, and you don't want to put the players off. So we're going to do this, use this Video NDO or NDO Video Ninja software, which basically is like a Zoom call, where I share my screen with the commentator, and they share their microphone and camera with me, and I can then input that into the stream, into the feed, and stream that, so they get to commentate in real time. It's excellent. And I do believe I can have people from more than one location, so if Brandon, you are interested, you're still there, And if it was a bit of a schlep for you to get to San Marcos, we may be able to set something up with the remote situation. So that's Friday. And then Saturday, we've got stop 5 of the Predator Moth-Like 9-ball tour. Nice bank from Naya. And this one is $500 added. And after 4 stops, it's young Kaido Okamura who leads the pack in the race to the Masters. The top 16 players. Beautiful 9-ball there. Nicely on the 10. First track's going to be over here. Wow, that was loud. I don't know if you heard that. Okay, I'm going to stick that one on for Nyan. And I'm going to... Yeah, you were doing well there. You're doing well. Okay, let me see. How do I turn that off? Okay. Here we are. Do not disturb. Okay, that's cool. So we shouldn't be disturbed by any of the loud dinging noise. Yeah, so as I was saying, stop 5 of the Predator Moth-Like Tour. Really looking forward to that. There's also a raffle. So what I may do here, if I can get the image up, let me just see now. There it is. Okay. Right, that's a little bit large. Let me see if I can just get that to fit the screen. Now then. Yeah, there it is. So yeah, we've got a total of $3,000 in pool gear. I'm going to show you that a little bit later, as soon as I've got an opportunity to talk it through. Okay, let's get this full screen so I can see the chat. I think there's a couple of new messages arrived. Okay, I'll be there, says Brandon. That's fantastic. Well, if you're there in person, all the better, because you'll be able to get a little bit of banter between you and Brian. And the idea of you not being in the same room is that you can sledge the players. You know, you can shark us. You can do all those things that you wouldn't be able to do in the room. And end of the day, it's about having fun and providing entertaining commentary for the viewers. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Lee Coy, Michael Belignasai, shout out watching from home. Former Where player. Hey Mike, BCA. Hi Lee Coy. Good to see you back in the tournament sometime, Lee Coy. You played once, you did pretty good. I know that you work on Saturdays. That's probably the challenge you have, as Ryan sinks that 10 ball. Let me just go over here and put that on. And now what I'm going to do while he's racking those balls, I'm just going to bring this guy back on and slide it over here. Okay, so I can talk a little bit about this. So basically, there are $3,000 worth of prizes. The star prize is the cue case, the jump break cue, and your choice of either the silver or the red poison Malith pool cue with a 12.4mm Venom carbon shaft. So that whole prize bundle is worth $1,100. And then there's 4 runners-up prizes, which are basically whichever one of those cues the guy doesn't pick, or the winner doesn't pick, the red one or the silver one. And then there's another jump break cue, and then there are 2 of those poison candy sugar pool cues, and you can see the colors there. So yeah, there is strictly limited to 75 tickets left. I've actually sold 10 of those, so there's 65 left. Basically, we're around about halfway towards the total. We wanted to raise $2,000, and all of that money goes into the prize pool for the remaining stops. So that's why there's $500 added for top 5, as you can see on the poster. I'm going to take that off the screen right now so that we can see the other table. Ryan's just broke the balls. So yeah, if you're interested in getting some tickets, you can DM me. We will see. Maybe Brian and I might match up after with you and Linda. That would be cool. That would be cool. So yeah, you can DM me if you're interested in tickets. It's 1 for $25. You can get yourself in the draw. If you wanted to spend $50, you'll get 3. And for $100, you actually get 7. So great value if you wanted to put $100 into the kitty and help support the tour. We'll be very grateful. And we are planning to do the draw, if we hit the target, around about 5 p.m. on Saturday. Also taking place on Saturday will be the 10-ball break and run pot. Oh, that's a beautiful bank shot from 9. Did you see that? Not got ideal shape on the 6, however. But yeah, the 10-ball pot had reached about $800. And Joe Hampton stepped forward last week, broke the balls and made a ball. And then he made a second ball, and then he took the $160. And then there was a couple more people pulled out, and they didn't make a ball off the break. And the crowd were shouting at me to pull some more. So I did one more pull, and I actually pulled my own number. It wasn't me who pulled it. I had Tim Traver there from Digital Pool, so he actually was the one who generated the number. Look at this bank from Bruce. He's going to make it. And he's on the 2. So yeah, I broke the balls, made a ball off the break, was able to make the 1, and then I had a dodgy bank shot on the 2, so I just took it. And by that stage, it was $65 a ball, so I took $130 out of the pot. And I think there's about $550 or so, something like that left. But then we're going to start selling tickets. So I would imagine it's going to be close to $80 a ball once again, $70, $80 a ball by the time we draw tickets. And with it being stock 5, we'll be drawing 5 tickets out. So even if you're not in the tournament, if you played before, you're welcome to come down and buy tickets and get yourself in there. And you can also buy tickets and nominate a player. But of course, if you do nominate a player, one of the players in the tournament to shoot for you, obviously they're going to want a cut of whatever they win. But yeah, if you were to pick someone like Andrew Wu or Kaido Okamura, those two kids who were in the final last time, that wouldn't be a bad maneuver. So Jesse gets a rack on the board. Let's put that one on for him. And yeah, we just pull that image up once more so I can just reiterate what the prizes were. Here we are. So yeah, first prize is the case. That's the Predator Road Line 2x4 cube case. A jump break cube. That is it's the Poison VX Classic with a 13mm Venom carbon fiber shaft. And then you get a choice. I actually like this red cube. I really like the red one, but some may go for the more minimalist silver one. And then whichever one is not chosen forms one of the runners-up prizes, along with the 2 candy cues and another break jump cue. So yeah, plenty to have a go at there. 5 prizes. And so we thank our primary sponsor Predator for those. And yeah, we're raffling them off to raise funds to add to the kitty to mean that the last 4 stops we can have is $500 added. That's the plan. So with 32 players, we're going to have a kitty of somewhere in the region of $3,380 this coming Saturday. So it's going to be real tidy prizes. The top 8 do get paid, all the finalists. So there'll be a redistribution of that 500 amongst those top 8 spots, and it's going to be a good tournament. So looks like Jesse came up dry. Leaves a long 1 for 9. Oh, beautiful shot. Strokes it in. Is he just drifted behind the 5, however? I think he has. Yeah, hand on the head tells you all you need to know. Yeah, the body language gives it away. He's a little disappointed. Calls the 9 ball, so he wants to kick this 2 into the 9. Well, he nearly made the 2 directly, but he's given Jesse a chance. So he can... Now then, which one is the 3? I guess it's the one down here by the purple 4, by the way Jesse's looking at it. So, how do you get there? Not easy. It won't go past the 4 in this bottom corner. You could play this with a lot of bottom and right and try and beat this center pocket. But I think he's playing with top and left. Yeah, he's just basically making sure he can. Well, I say he's making sure he can see it. He's run behind the 7. So now he wants to kick it from the rail. Could call the 10 here, I suppose. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Because if you're going to kick it, you may as well call the 10. There is a universe where that 3 ball knocks the 10 in the corner pocket. Don't know if it's this universe. We'll soon find out. But a nice solid hit on that 3. He nearly made it direct. And has he left this? Looks as though the 8 might be stopping the potting angle. Yeah, so he's. I think it's a kick shot to try and make the 3 the opposite side. Yeah, that's what it's called. Once again, wants a nice square hit on this 3. Oh, nearly. That might have been going, but it just ran into the 6 ball. Okay, so there's a chance here. I think Jesse can cut this in. Just needs to avoid the furniture with that cue ball. So the 9 ball, the chance he can run into that. So if he puts backspin on the cue ball, bit of draw, get over to that long rail and then back out with a 4 in the bottom left. Pretty skinny though. The cue ball might want to run a little more. So let's see if he puts a bit of left spin on it as well. Put it a bit too thick. This might not be too bad. I think he's got cover, has he? Oh no, there's a path through. Not sure if you can see enough of it to pot it, however. He just misses the 8 ball. I think he's got to slightly overcut the 3. Well, what do I know? He makes a beautiful shot there. Just going to stand up and get out of his way. I'm sitting right where he wants to shoot. Was the 4 in the top left. Sweet, sweet, beautiful clean shot. Didn't touch the sides. Bruce rattles the 6 ball on the opposite side and leaves Ryan a chance to steal. Hill, those guys are tied up. Just got to get around for that 4. Sorry, the 4. I call it the 4 because it's the brown, right? And in snooker, the brown ball is worth 4 points. So in the back of my mind, I've got 4 and brown tied together. Well, it's not ideal here. And then dogs the 5, but he lose the cue ball to the 7. So I think this is a kick. 1 rail. Ryan's just played safe, not for separation. And he's got cover as well. So just a 1 rail kick, I think, for Jesse. He's going for his extension piece. That's why he's stepped away from the table. He'll probably reach this without the without needing the bridge. Is there a gap? Looks like there might be, the way Bruce is lining this up. Between that 8-9. This is close. He's going to hit it a bit thick, I think. Yeah, he's needed to hit the rail first, really. Bruce, yeah, if he could have gone rail first, yeah. So Ryan, with the 6 up the table, he'll probably just float this in. And Ryan now looking good. Not ideal on this 8, however. Oh, and he's dogged the 6 and left him snookered it again. So it's another kick at a ball over the pocket. Hopefully he gets closer to this one. Now, you see how he's going sideways? He needs to hit the top rail first. Doesn't want to go directly into this. Yeah, and that was a big error. He needed to play onto the top rail first. So with the ball in hand, while I was preoccupied with this, Ryan missed the 8 on the other side, so Bruce has a golden chance to steal that bet. If he does, we might keep Ryan on the table and I'll play him because we want to try and let Ryan get out of here because he's just subbing tonight. As I mentioned, Sean couldn't make it because of the fires up in the mountains where he is.
अभी हल्का सा है मुझे कल का असर जाने कैसा नशा था वो आए कभी हद में जिया कभी सब
Just dropping that in, Bruce, and now this 10 ball for the set. So Nyan gets that one.
Well, two things. It would have been easier. But the angle is
शर्म अब जरा जाम छलका दिल लगा है तो कैसा है गम ले मजा एक पल का थोड़ा जीने में कैसी शर्म हाँ मुझे डुबा दे हाँ मुझे डुबा दे हाँ मुझे डुबा 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 दे कोई तो समंदर हाँ कोई कुआं दे डुबा 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 दे अरे कट जाए ना कहीं ये सफर लगा यही तो डर मुझको आए कभी हद में जिया कभी सब कुछ पिया अब जाकर कदम लड़खड़ाए अरे कैसी मुझे अब दवा लग गई दवा लग गई दवा लग गई दिल के पर्दों पे मजनू हवा लग गई हवा लग गई हवा लग गई अरे कैसी मुझे अब दवा लग गई दिल के पर्दों पे मजनू हवा लग गई मुझे गिर जाने दे ए जिंदगी देखा जाएगा क्या होगा कल का अब जरा जाम छलका दिल लगा है तो कैसा है गम ले मजा एक पल का थोड़ा जीने में कैसी शर्म अब जरा जाम छलका दिल लगा है तो कैसा है गम ले मजा एक पल का थोड़ा जीने में कैसी शर्म अब जरा जाम छलका दिल लगा है तो कैसा है गम ले मजा एक पल का थोड़ा जीने में कैसी शर्म हाँ मुझे डुबा दे हाँ मुझे डुबा दे हाँ मुझे डुबा 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 दे कोई तो समंदर हाँ कोई कुआं दे डुबा 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 दे Tengo todo lo que tengo, no busco cualquiera, un mal deseo. Tengo todo lo que tengo, no busco cualquiera, es un mal deseo. De noche siento el olor, casi loca por tu amor, no quisiste mi calor, me dejaste sin razón. De noche siento el olor, casi loca por tu amor, no quisiste mi calor, me dejaste sin razón. Ya no quiero más tu karma, no vuelvo más a esta cama. Si no quieres más mi alma, no vas a ver mi puta cara. Ya no quiero más tu karma, no vuelvo más a esta cama. Si no quieres más mi alma, no vas a ver mi puta cara. Tengo todo lo que tengo, no busco cualquiera, un mal deseo. Tengo todo lo
빛은 날 불러와 흐린그림자 속 밀려와 새로운 마음이 깨어나 다른 꿈을 세계 볼래 허묘한 공기 그 안에라 원한 꿈을 원해 빠져드는 이 순간 몰린 dreamscape
you going, I regret it, baby. So drop your pen and I'm headed the way you're headed. I need ya, same way your body need a heartbeat, ya. Same way you gotta sneak to Arby's. Honestly, if I be honest, I want you. If you do one favor, just stay with me. I don't usually need nobody, but lately I've been on my own too long and deep, baby. Deep inside, I need your company. So many things that you do right, you like walking on the beach in the moonlight, flying in the sky but you're too high. Icarus, I really want you close but you were too hot, damn. Something's up, too much a good thing, need more for us. Don't care what they say, know you're the one. So baby, do me one favor. If you do one favor, just stay with me. I don't usually need nobody, but lately I've been on my own too long and deep, baby. Deep inside, I need your company. One favor, one favor. You want me one favor, one favor. One favor, one favor. You want me one favor, one favor. I need ya, yeah.
I'll wait, yeah. For a text or a call or really anything at all. Maybe my phone's not working right now. Not used to the R&R, was I always so uptight? Ooh, downtime. I should've didn't mind, 'cause I got everything I wanted. I've been so used to running, I used to kick it off my shoes. A little too much independence, get high at 10 a.m. and now I got nothing to do. I got nothing to do. I got nothing to do. Oh, I got nothing to do. Yeah, I got nothing to do. Yeah. Maybe it's all a big mistake. All my friends think I'm busy, so then I'm blowing up my phone. No, I'm not used to time on my ends, and I don't know if I like it, get so restless on my own. Ooh, downtime. I should've didn't mind. A little too much independence, get high at 10 a.m. and now I got nothing to do. I got nothing to do. Yeah, I got nothing to do. Yeah, I got nothing to do. Oh, I got nothing to do. Cause I got everything I wanted. I've been so used to running, I used to kick it off my shoes. A little too much independence, get high at 10 a.m. and now I got nothing to do. I got nothing to do. Yeah, I got nothing to do. Yeah, I got nothing to do. I got nothing to do. I got nothing to do. I ain't got nothing to do. I got nothing, yeah. Yeah. I'm so fucking bored, y'all. Si tu savais tout ce que je veux donner pour toi, mon amour. Si tu savais tout le bien que je pourrais te faire pour toujours. Si tu savais comme je voudrais n'aimer que toi, mon amour. Si juste tu me laissais, si juste tu me sais. Tu sais, les filles comme moi,
faut les attraper très vite avant qu'elles partent pour toujours. Tu as de la chance que je sois présente, mais si tu rappes mon amour, je risque de m'envoler, tu le sais. Si tu veux avoir du temps, réfléchir à mes promesses. N'oublie pas que la vie est courte, pas de temps à perdre. Si tu veux avoir du temps, réfléchir à mes promesses. Je te dis tu vas me perdre. Ne réfléchis pas trop, la vie est courte, mon amour. Ne réfléchis pas trop, la vie est courte. Ne réfléchis pas trop, la vie est courte, mon amour. Ne réfléchis pas trop. Si tu réfléchis trop, ça va te rendre malade, mon amour. Relâche ton corps, respire bien fort, oublie ce qu'il y a autour. Avec moi, je te promets, tu seras heureux, mon amour. Alors fais-moi confiance. Dis-moi à quoi tu penses. Je sais que t'as peur, moi aussi, j'ai peur d'ouvrir mon cœur. Je ne veux plus être bloqué, je préfère l'amour à la peur. Je sais qu'en toi, il y a cette flamme qui brûle et brille comme de l'or. Je pense qu'on est âme sœur, tu le sens. Si tu veux avoir du temps, réfléchir à mes promesses. N'oublie pas que la vie est courte, pas de temps à perdre. Si tu veux avoir du temps, réfléchir à mes promesses. Je te dis tu vas me perdre. Ne réfléchis pas trop, la vie est courte, mon amour. Ne réfléchis pas trop, la vie est courte. Ne réfléchis pas trop, la vie est courte, mon amour. Ne réfléchis pas trop. Si tu veux avoir du temps, réfléchir à mes promesses. N'oublie pas que la vie est courte, il n'y a pas beaucoup de temps à perdre. Ne réfléchis pas trop. La vie est courte, mon âme. Ne réfléchis pas trop. Je sais vite, je n'ai pas de patience, mais je crois mon expérience. Les mecs en toi compliquent tout, laisse-toi aller, fais-moi confiance. Ne réfléchis pas trop, la vie est courte, mon amour. Ne réfléchis pas trop.
Whatever happened to make a fool out of me? I was lost in the idea of it all. Too many years I'll be suffering here, burning down right now. And I don't know where I run to, but it could be oblivion. I dream I was making love to a whole new life. Now my lesson was I'll skip the reminder of what's left for me if I turn around. You let me down. Picking up the pieces of the puzzle you blew up. Wondering if I could change a thing. We on the right track, yeah. Driving me wild, giddy up like a stallion. Saddle up and ride till we crossing the line like a champion. Driving me wild, giddy up like a stallion. Saddle up and ride till we crossing the line. We some champions. We know how to make it rain in my bedroom. We don't need a club, got our own proof. Coming at the same time, yeah. You don't got the time for us. When we make it rain in the bedroom, we don't tell us all what we gon' do. Dirty little secrets, yeah. Keep it in the sheets with us. When we make it rain in the bedroom, we don't need a club, got our own proof. Coming at the same time, yeah. You don't got the time for us. When we make it rain in the bedroom, we don't tell us all what we gon' do. Dirty little secrets, yeah. Keep it in the sheets with us. When we make it rain in the bedroom, bedroom. When we make it rain in the, you got me exclusive. I'm so high up and lucid. You take me to a safe place. We steady on the same pace, yeah. I'm crazy, you like that. Don't back down, no you drop back. Keep it spicy, there's a fact. We on the right track, yeah. Yeah, you don't got the time for us. When we make it rain in the bedroom, we don't tell us all what we gon' do. Dirty little secrets, yeah. Keep it in the sheets with us. When we make it rain in the bedroom, bedroom. When we make it rain in the bedroom, bedroom. When we make it rain in the bedroom, bedroom. When we make it rain in the bedroom, bedroom. When we make it rain in the bedroom. When we make it rain in the. When I hear it coming up like that, I just know that things are gonna end bad. When my body only moves for the beat, you've been waiting for me. I'll just keep dropping it, like there's no stopping it. Then walk with it, la 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 la. I'll just keep dropping it, like there's no stopping it. Then walk with it, la 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 la. I'll just
pensar y fingir que tus inseguridades no te afectan nada. Y por más que lo intentes cubrir, amor, eso suena. Y tienes a toda esta gente mirándote, todos están tirándote, todos opinan de ti, pero nadie está cuidándote, mis ojos pa' ti. Yo siempre estoy admirándote, hablando de ti, tu cabeza está gritándome. Deja de excusarte más, estás cansada de aparentar. Por fuera te ves muy bien, pero por dentro estás mal. Tu reflejo en el espejo te hace sentir solita. Tus efectos te hacen perfecto y no los dejas filtrar. Ella es flow coquette, desayuna café con babe, no le gusta que la agüiten a ver, no le interesa ningún güey, Te escribí y en el medio de la noche fui a buscarte. Tu teléfono siempre estando a molestar. Me provoca que disfrutas ignorarme. Ella es muy diferente a las demás. Esta gente peleándose por ti para ganar. El premio es tu cora y lo pienso robar. Tus ojos están brillando y me gusta brillar. Y tienes a toda esta gente mirándote, todos están tirándote, todos opinan de ti, pero nadie está cuidándote, mis ojos pa' ti. Yo siempre estoy admirándote, hablando de ti, tu cabeza está gritándome.
Waited enough, now it's time to show up. And your new phone, and your new phone, your new phone, your new. I know you wanted to something new. Sink your teeth in, think you had enough, but you never had it rough. We're just having fun, someone tell him not to run. Told you I come alive when I drive through the woods at night. It's a fine line, this is yours and this is mine. Wake your hunter's mind, tear apart what you can find. Breathing no umbrella, not your Cinderella. Wanna go like hella, yeah, show me how you get 'em. Waited enough, now it's time to show up. In your new phone, in your new phone, in your new phone, in your Lights all spin, it's kicking in. Shed your skin and take your leash off. You're a hunter, you know who you are. If you want to show you my scar, I can see what you've seen, if you know what I mean. That's the reason we made it so far. Breathing no umbrella, not your Cinderella. Wanna go like hella, yeah, show me how you get 'em. Waited enough, now it's time to show up. In your new, in your new phone, in your new.
get bored easily. I do. A minute I want him, other I want you. It's almost like owning a gun. I know it used to stop it, but it's easier said than done. Red light on, stop right there, just for us. All I knew is I won't, and I must. As you what am I to do? Make me sweat. You've been waiting up all night, heavy breathing, dim the light. I've been waiting right outside for you to come grab my thighs. It's all blurry. And you laying next to you got me questioning what I think is important. And oops again, don't know what I've been all I turn to when you make me sweat. Still I can't forget why as you kiss my neck. Still I can't forget as you kiss my neck, make me sweat. You to come tighten up. You to come. You to come tighten up. You to come.
I mean, I talked to him yesterday. He promised he would come. But now I can't forget.
Elevator going up, busy, so I turn my phone off. I'm crazy and messed up, now I can't talk. And I hate to admit I took you real deep in my lungs, now I can't quit. And you laying next to you got me questioning what I think is important. And oops again, don't know what I've been all I turn to when you make me sweat. Still I can't forget why as you kiss my neck. Still I can't forget as you kiss my neck, make me sweat. You to come tighten up. You to come. You to come tighten up. You to come. My fever's high. Okay, you check, no you won't replace. All I kiss your neck. My fever's high. I'm all messed up. Yeah, I locked the door, switched on light. That make me sweat. Still I can't forget why as you kiss my neck. Still I can't forget as you kiss my neck, make me sweat. This is hard.
She said don't call my phone on a Friday night, but I never did listen. So I'ma hit you now on a FaceTime, and I know you won't miss it. Girl, I know you waited, you ain't know for me. You only wanna talk to the soul
Okay, so I'm done over there. Yeah, just gonna stick that one on the board. Let me go over to table 2. And that was a 3-2 win. I got over Ryan. I'm pleased with that one. We're going to 0 those back, however. Oops. And put Jesse up because Jesse's going to play him now. Oops, hang on. There we go. And we don't forget, I've got to put one set onto Shark School. So 3-2. And then I've quickly got to come over here because I noticed that there's a spam in the chat and I don't like bots. What do we do with bots? We block the bot. There it is. Kick that bot off my stream. Fortunately, AI is out there and it will send those horrible little bots in to try and annoy you. But I get rid of them. So see, we've got a few viewers out there. Thanks very much for sticking with us whilst there was no commentary. And let me go full screen on this so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Now I need a drink of water. Just that water. Oh, that's better. So, yeah, while I was away, Winnie got one over on Bruce. I think it was a pretty close game. I saw that he had 3 balls left. The 9 was near the middle pocket, but just passed above the side pocket. 10 was down here by the bottom right corner, and he was quite close to his ball. I think it was the 7. It wasn't the 8. I think the 8 had already gone. He tried to basically get above the 9 so he could put it in the side pocket. Didn't quite get far enough. Tried to cut it in, missed it when he got out. I think there may have been Hill though. Or, no, maybe actually I think it was 2-1. To be fair, to winning at that point. So that would have made it Hill. So Jesse's got ball in hand over there. Table 2. So just want to bring up, let me see if I can do this. Yeah, while there's a break in play over on the left, going to show you this. This is coming this Friday. The Predator Mop Light Challenge between Billy the Chick and The Hangover. That's I was dubbed that by Brian Rooley, by the way. After going up there, he said he comes in here, eats my food, takes my money, and leaves. And as he leaves, he says, "Your toilet's blocked." Yeah, leaves you with get a bit of a headache. Okay, so that is looking forward to that one. Linda, of course, 521. I'm 565 right now, so she gets 4 racks on the wire. That race to 15, $200 in the middle. WNC rules. Check that one out. That's coming live 7 p.m. on Friday here on this channel and on Facebook Live. Meanwhile, Lion is back from his little comfort break, and at the table, it looks like he's snookered himself on the 6 ball. And Ryan Alvarado is also on the 6 ball over here on the right-hand side. He's got a much better shot, though. He's trying to avoid this 9. Done well there. Now he can do... I think he's got a bit of an angle, so he could play for the 8 in the same pocket. Oh, dear. Mistimed that one. And he's left Jesse with a chance. Not having a particularly good night of it. Maybe he's a bit tired. He's probably been working all day. Yeah. And of course, he was due to go home after his shift, but with the wildfires up in Sean Murphy's neck of the woods up in Ramona, he couldn't make it. So I very kindly stepped in to sub for Catches If You Can, who incidentally are league champions, reigning champions, and undefeated league leaders so far. And this is week 19 we're in, so they've gone 18 weeks unbeaten. In fact, I think they went the whole of last season unbeaten as well, and the season before that. Quite a pair of players, but Jesse overcuts the 8. Doesn't punish Ryan for his miss. So can he get out these 3 balls? Just waiting for Bruce to clear the space where he needs to stand. These tables are actually right next to each other. You can actually see Bruce on both frames there. His heel of his shoe is in the right hand frame. Okay, so he misses the 7. He will now clear the space and Ryan can shoot. And if you're wondering what that slightly wonky black line is at the top of the screen on the right hand side, that's actually the perimeter lighting. It's a little lower on that table than it is on the left. Although the one on the left, it's actually just above the title bar. If you can see where it says BCA 10-ball league on the left hand side. So that's considerably a little bit higher, maybe 6-8 inches higher, and it's a little bit more level, whereas the one on the right is a bit wonky. Been about wonky. That's the 9-ball that Ryan's just played has left a chance again for Jesse. So can he get these 2? Take the lead early in this set. He's on the 50-yard line here. With this, he's doing the right thing. He's walking round. He's looking at the line. You pick a point on the 10 ball and you try and focus on that. Deliver that cue through nice and smooth. He did just that. That was a beautiful 10 ball. So 1 rack goes to Jesse Sturm. And whilst that's occurring, I'm going to just pull up my flyer once again and tell you all about it. So yes, this is the 3rd meeting between myself and Linda. I have won the first 2, and this is a chance to get revenge. Gets 4 racks on the wire. It's the most I've ever given her. I started off giving 2, I raced to 12, then I gave 3, and I raced to 13. Now I'm giving 4, and I raced to 15. So I've got to be on my game. It's going to be WNT rules, so that's 9 on the spot. You break from the break box. Golden break counts, and yeah, winner breaks. So the cut break is very important. And the match starts at 7, but actually it says streaming live from 7. I'm actually going to go live about 6:45. We'll do a little bit of player intro and what have you. Jesse's just breaking the balls there. Yeah, we'll just do a little bit of build-up. And 2 balls away from a 1-0 lead himself. So Bruce concedes that rack. You see, he just flicked the 10 out of the way. Oh, excuse me. So here we are. Ryan about to break the balls. Excuse me. Pardon me. Okay, whilst he's racking over there, I'm just going to show you what's going on Saturday. It is stop 4 of the Predator Moth-like 9-ball tour. 2-stage 9-ball tournament over at On Cube Billiards. Doors open at 10, we start at 10:30. And stage 1, 32 players play down to 8, that's double elimination. And then stage 2, it's the last 8 players in the finals. There's actually $500 added to this tournament, $500 cash added. There's a break and run pot, as you can see there. It's going to probably be around about $80 a ball by the time we draw the tickets. And all these matches won and racks won all go together to count towards the race to the Masters. We've got a leaderboard I can show you in a little while. But the top 16 players after stop 8 all are invited to that Moth-like Masters with $2,000 added to the kitty. Ariak on Atlas playing queue for the champion, and Kamui brand gift bags for all qualifiers. So desirable prizes, and all you have to do is get yourself onto that top 16, which means you've got to win matches. And I think right now I think there's something like 6 matches won required to be on the top 16. I'm going to find that for you next. Let's see if I can find that. Where is that? Excuse me. Okay, there it is. Next time we have a break in play, I'll bring up the leaderboard and you can have a look at that. I think I need to put one on for Ryan over there. He definitely won the last rack. 1 each. Bit straight on this 8 though. He's going to have difficulty getting over for the draw all the way back up the table. Bit of reverse side here. What a great shot that was. Beautiful shot there from Ryan, showing us what he's capable of. Meanwhile, Ryan's got himself on the 10. I'm going to have the opportunity to show you this posted maybe full screen if both games finish at the same time. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to flick it over right there now because that one is finished. So yes, this is the leaderboard. Leaderboard for the Predator Moth-like Tour. Okay, and that game is finished as well, so we can make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, we go. How's that? So yes, you can see there, 500 cash added. And it's sold out already, start 5. And here it is, the race to the Masters. So that's sorted by match and rack wins. So Kaito Okamura, 12 match wins. Also on 12 is Andrew Wu, last month's champion. Then you've got Phil Carranza on 11. 3 players, Regine, Nick and Vlad, all on 10. Ryan's on 9, and Ardi is 8, so is James Cabal. And then you can see 7s and 6s. I'm in the 16th spot right now, 6 match wins and 44 racks, but I'm only 1 rack ahead of Mikael Sisson. He's playing this month. And so any sort of deep run the players can have, we're going to give them a great chance to get up that leaderboard. There are 4 stops left, including the one on Saturday. But of course, that one is sold out, so that's only available to those 32 players who are already in it. But there are still 3 stops after that, 6, 7, and 8. And if you get yourself along to mothlight.com, see that at the bottom of the screen, in the middle there, mothlight.com, and you'll see all things Mothlight, in particular on the 9-ball series page, the Predator Mothlight Tour page. There is an application form where you can fill out your details. You can attach a screenshot of your Fargo Rate profile from the Fargo Rate app, and you can send that through to me. And then all that's required is for you to pay your entry fee. And the first 22 players who sign up get it for $100. And then the early discount of $25 is for those 22 players. Then thereafter, it's $125 for the final 10 spots. So there is a benefit to sign up early. Definitely get in there. I think we've got like 5 or 6 already in stop 6, and then there's 2 or 3 in stop 7, and a couple in stop 8. So yeah, check that out, mothlight.com, and all you need to know about the sign up is there. Now then, Ryan Alvarado got the second rack there, put that one on. I got the third rack, I should say, so he's 2-1 up. And Nyan also got one as well, so Nyan is 2-0. Very, very loud jukebox in the back. I hope you cannot hear it. If there's anyone listening who can respond to me, do let me know. I know I've got backing music playing here, but there was a very, very loud advert just played on the jukebox. It was a guy talking. So if you heard that behind my voice, pop a little message in chat and let me know. Hopefully the filters that I've got, the audio filters, are working sufficiently well to keep that blotted out. There's a little slight twinge here. Oopsie daisy. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Just wanted to level out those 2 tables. One was slightly lower than the other. Oh, that's a bit tidier. Get rid of that black line down the center of the screen. Okay, so Ryan has these last 4 balls to win his first set of the night. It's over the pocket, so all he's got to do is just drop this in. No need to play ambitious. The music is kind of loud, especially over your voice. All right, okay, thank you very much. Just let me go back. Just drop in the sound of the volume of the music now. Really do appreciate that, Francie. How does it sound now? I've just dropped the volume of the backing music. It's impossible for me to hear in the very loud room. Even when I put YouTube on, it's difficult for me to get an actual indication. Hopefully that's a bit better. Got a bit of a tickly cough. Trying not to cough into the microphone. Okay, let me just see. I'm going to try and go to YouTube and open it up, see what it sounds like. Oh dear, the jukebox here is very, very, very loud right now. I'm sitting right under a speaker as well. Wow. Try and go to okay, I think that match is just finished. I've been a bit distracted there. Just let me hide Safari. Oh, hang on a minute. Jesse's racking the ball, so did he get it? Okay. So okay, so Diane got that one 3-1. So we'll put that bet on for Catchusifucan. That takes them to 4. We'll reset the racks on table 2. And we're going to change Ryan for Winnie. And basically, I'm going to have to play Nyan after this set. And then that, I believe, is it. That's 6 on the screen. And then matches 7 and 8 are being played. Yeah, and I'll play match 9, the last match. That's better. Hearing you is easier. Thank you so very much, Francie. Do appreciate that. Hope all is well with you. Oh, what a great shot from Bruce. He's just managed to get perfectly on the 8. So he might be prolonging this match a little bit longer. If he can win a rack here, keep himself alive. But of course, they're on the hill now, Catchusifucan. They just need one more set and the match is theirs. But whenever we play these guys, it's all about just trying to win a couple of sets. If you can win yours, oh, he's dogged it. He's dogged the 8. So now Ryan, call him Nyan Ryan and Ryan 9. Yeah, Nyan's just got to chick this in with, I think he puts loads of right-hand spin on this cue ball. Oh no, is he putting left spin and coming around? No, he just stopped it. He was happy to leave himself distance to this 10 ball, and I'll be up playing the final set of the night. Although it will be simultaneous with Jesse's, so we'll still stick with the twin screen. And there it is. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shot. So that wins the match, folks. That is a match-winning shot. I'm just going to put it on very briefly there. So he wins 3-0, and then we put the set on, and then we'll remove those 3, take Bruce off, put me on, and we're ready to roll. Okay, folks, I'll be back in a short while.
fucked up for the night, pouring it up and dance to the vibe. I know if I ever see the light. I know if I ever see the light.
So I had my chances in that first rack, didn't I? Actually overhit quite badly the 7-ball with the bridge. I was playing for that 8 in the bottom right corner and ended up getting on it in the right centre. And then I hit it quite well. Actually overhit it. I played for the 9 in the same pocket, ended up having a 9 in the corner. Oh, nice shot here from Nyan. Look at that cue ball control. It's got me tucked up here. And that was a tough kick. I missed it by a mile. Give Nyan ball in hand, and you pay the price. He's going to drop this in the side. I can't see which one is the 3, because they both look the same to me, the 7 and the 3. But it will soon become clear. He misses the 2, though. So when he got Jesse 3-0, we're just going to put that one on. There's 3-0. He gets the set on the scoreboard. And then we go full screen on table 1. This is it. I've got the whole arena to myself now. Or with Nyan, I should say. And then I can quickly go here and zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. There we go. Let's make it a little bit of a feature table. There we go. How's that? Right. What can I do? I dogged it. Dogged the one ball. Left it over the hole. So, Niam comes to the table with an easy opener. The 4 will not pass the 7, however. So he has to get on it into the top left corner off that 3 ball. Yeah, he's not done great there, to be honest. He'll do very well to get the cue ball back to somewhere near where it is now. Yeah, I mean, you could try and draw all the way over to the left-hand long rail above the side pocket and then try and get over to it that way. I think that's well, he's going above centre with the cue ball, so he's trying to find the gap here. Kisses the 5 and goes in off. Yeah, played a poor shot on the 4, didn't get where I wanted to be on the 5. But Niam fails to punish me yet again. Collides with the ball unintentionally. Yeah, I made a poor effort at that 5. I'd have been better off thinking of a safety, but didn't want to. Wanted to attack. But sometimes you should just realise there's no attacking shot there. Let's see what he does with this. Maybe a nice safety, try and get me below the 8-10. Gone for the bank. Trying to dog it. He's snooking me on it though, I think. Poor shot that, really. The 7 was right over the hole. It wasn't that difficult to get over there. I was worried about bouncing the cue ball off the table, though. Which is why I tried to get right up in the air, and I think I had some unintentional side on there, which is going to swerve the cue ball when it hits the bedcloth. And plays a nice smooth shot there. Nearly scratches, but doesn't quite. So he's got this 8 ball out of the jaws of the pocket. Awkward cueing, but I would fancy him to get out here. Not got a lot to do with the cue ball, and that, the cue ball being there means he has got access to below centre very easily. As if it was up or down the rail at all, he'd have had to play forward, but he's missed the 8. Is he going to leave it on? Yeah, didn't play the 1 very well there. Must confess as well, I played the 2 without checking. I thought the 3 was the one in the middle of the table. That was in fact the 7. Even if I'd have made it, I wouldn't have had a shot. So now he's got this very similar to the one he just missed. You can put a smoother stroke on this one. That's it. Very nice. So now he's looking good here. Not exactly a road map. The 6 is a little tricky to get on. You can obviously get on it from the right-hand side of the table, somewhere where the 5 is now. It probably stays somewhere over there. Just needs to have the angle to avoid the 10 and coming around for the 7 in the side pocket. Just play off the rail. Somewhere where it was to begin. This is perfect. So play this with just a hair of left-hand spin, running English. 7 in the side pocket. Want to get fairly straight on it if you can. Well, he's a bit short, but that's okay. You can go up and down. Come into the line of the shot off 2 rails, I would have thought. And he's going below centre, so maybe just stunning down. Yeah, a bit of left spin. Very nice shot, that. Economy of effort. He's got a bit more angle than he might have wanted. I think he's might have to use the rail here. Oh no, he's able to hold it very nicely. So we're looking at a hill-hill match here, folks. Perfect way to end the match. Of course, I would love to have had a 3-1 win over Nayan Tamrakar to add to my CV. But hey, he's a bit too good for that. So it's going to be 2 each. And Nayan with the break. Last rack of the night. Hope you've enjoyed the match, folks. If you're still watching, be very grateful if you'll... yeah, what have we got going on here? Likoi Balignasai replying to Likoi Balignasai. Van Ray's top follower. Okay. Van was messaging me today. He's actually got a brake cue for sale. If anybody's interested in a top of the range brake cue, you want to reach out to Van Rays on Facebook, or you can message me and I'll put you in touch with him if you don't have his contact info. Top of the range brake cue. Really, really nice. I do have a picture on my phone somewhere, but unfortunately I can't pull it up right now. But a bit busy. But thank you all so very much for tuning in. Really do appreciate it. Good luck, Naya. Good luck. So that rather ambitious jump shot of mine, coming on the back of I thought a good safety shot, but he found Nyan found a much better one, put me in a lot of trouble. And now got the table at his mercy. I wouldn't say it's exactly a roadmap, but it's not far off. 3 to the 4 here. 5's over the pocket, 6 is nearby, 7's down here, 8's over the pocket, 9, 10 in the open. So where does he go wrong? I don't see him doing it, really. He's not ideal on the 4 here. I mean, this is, I suppose, the trickiest pot he's going to face. If he gets shape on 6 to 7, I suppose, that would be the thing, wouldn't it, as well? So he's missed it. I do get my chance here. He's going to put it over the hole for me. That's not unlucky. The bad shot was the 5. Left myself too much to do. On the 6, overhit the 6. And left that very, very thin cut. I must admit, it is unlucky to scratch. Because I played it in such a way that the 7 was going to be safe if I undercut it. It was impossible to overcut. But hey, that's what happens when you lose control of the cue ball. I just left myself a little bit too much angle on the 6, but hey, He's still got to get out here. That 10 is probably the most awkward spot on the table if I could have put it anywhere. He's going to get behind it. He's missed a 9. What? And that's what I'm talking about, folks. I'll settle for that. I'll settle for that. Give me that rack. So I get the set against Nyan. And one more set goes on to Shark School. But it's still a resounding win for these guys. What I'm going to do is just transition over just to tell you guys what's happening. Friday night, it is Billiards Chick against Mike at the Hangover Holt. And it's going to be a race to 15. Linda gets 4 racks on the wire. There's $200 in the middle. It's WNT Rules Winner Breaks. So tune in. Get yourself subscribed if you haven't already, because that one is going to be a cracker. Not just a rematch. This is a three-peat. The 3rd time of playing. Can Linda get one over on the Hangover, or will she be left needing aspirin in the morning? And then you've got Stop 4 on Saturday, the 27th. Sorry, that's not it. No, that's the wrong poster. No, sorry. Let me take that one off. Basically, that's last month's poster. And I'm going to see if I've got this month's coming up. Stop 5 we need. Stop 5, not that one. Is it in my folder here? Just let me have a quick look. But basically, yeah, Stop 5 is coming on. Stop 5, small field. Okay, this'll do. That'll do. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, that's right. You and the sub, yeah. Okay, so there we go. That's it. Stop 5. $500 added. Saturday, the 25th of July. Now then, ignore that. It's actually full. The field is full. Where is my flyer with a full field? There we go. Final field. There it is. Bump. Get that one in there. Okay. Full screen that. So now I can tell you a little bit about this. Can I make it any bigger? I think I need to try and make that one larger. Let's see. Okay, and then get it on the top. Put it on the top layer. Okay, there we go. Right. Transition to that. Okay, so I don't know if you can see the player names. Might have to make it bigger still. Let's try that. Okay, there you go. Transition. Bang. Okay. So you've got Aaron Bayer and Alex Durr. Andrew Wu, last month's champion. Armando Navarro the third. That's Armando as we know him. His son, that's his son, RD. His father is Armando Navarro Jr. That's why you get confused, because the father's junior and the son is actually the third. Attila Zorba. He's coming all the way from Las Vegas, Nevada. Looking forward to seeing Attila again. Rocky Hammaker and David Dangerous Nichols, no less. Yeah, we're going to watch out for him. He's a 726 Fargo. David Peterson, of course, coming from Temecula. Good old Doug Bird. Emil Adapon, one of the Pinoys. And Fernando Fajotina. Jerome Alandio. Jerome Esteban. Coming thick and fast, the Jeromes. Joe Hampton, of course, and Jonathan Albay. Then you've got leader of the pack in the race to the Masters, Kaito Okamura. Keith Diomino. Lowell Tyndall is going to be here. Hope he brings his camera. Matt Servant. Mike the Hangover Holtime playing as well as running the tournament and streaming it. Mike Samiano. Mikael Sisson. Phil Carranza. Good old Phil. Randy Tickner. Ryan Graham. Scott Slayton. Now, Sean Murphy's been replaced at the last minute by Jeffrey Esteban. I believe it's Jeffrey Esteban. He's a late entry. Sean couldn't make it. Steve Don Vito, good to see him. Tim Traver from Digital Pool. Vico Yuli, good to see him playing for the first time. And top 2 champion, Vlads Maresca. So we're looking forward to all those guys being here. And thank you all for tuning in. Really do appreciate it. It's your viewers that make this channel. You're the ones. So please, please, please give us a like if you enjoyed what you saw and if you're enjoying the channel so far. Let me see if I can get over here. Yeah, there we go. And please subscribe and share the stream because I need interactions. That helps me push this content out to more viewers. At the end of the day, I'm putting the effort in, investing in the equipment, and I'm delivering all this free of charge because I love it. I'm passionate about Q Sports. And I hope that you love it too. The fact that you're watching me indicates that you probably do. But, I mean, there's nothing quite like interaction to get those algorithms turning and to farm this content out, be it Facebook, be it YouTube. So I really appreciate it. This is Mike Holt signing off from Old Billiard Cafe. And I'm sad to say this is going to be my last time streaming from the BCA 10-ball league because I will not be playing next season. This will be my last season of 10-ball. I'm going to be devoting all of my efforts and energies into the Predator Moth-like 9-ball tour. That's taking up a lot of time, and I want to make sure I can give it its full attention and everything that it deserves. Plus, I intend to be running a lot more of the Predator Moth-like challenges. So go along to mothlight.com, and you'll see there's a form you can fill out if you want a challenge match. Fill that out. Send me your details. And also there's a page for the 9-ball tour. You can register. Stop 6, 7, and 8 still to come. And they've still got time if you win a few matches to get in the top 16 for the Predator Moth-like Masters with $2,000 added. And Ariakon Atlas Q for the champion and Kamui goodie bags for all those who qualify. And there's some really good stuff in there. So, folks, thank you so very much. This is Mike Holt signing off. Until the next time I go live. See you Friday.